I feel like we look like family. With the cejas, the cachetes, y la nariz.
Village clown moves. Nobody's stopping our groove. Oh, that's good. It's just you and me. And making me laugh with your moves.
Welcome back to yet another thrift haul. My finds will be divided in two parts. The first is this video, which is in English, which will be going over all my trinket finds. And then the second video I will upload later, and that will be in Spanish, going over my clothing finds. So without further ado, here we go. Let's start with this. I've been wanting to get one of these for my house. For those who don't know what this is what you find in your hotels for you to put your maletas para poder desempacar. I got this for $7 and I'm going to be using this in my guest bedroom. This I'm so excited to use. I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to be using this in my kitchen or outside. How cute is he? I feel like we have similar eyebrows. So se siente como que es familia. And I love that this really looks like el sol. You know, like con esas cejas. This is so cute. And then maybe I'll make a separate video showing you how I style my finds. How adorable. These, I got so lucky, I feel like, finding stuff like this. So I paid $5 and $3 for this. And these are handmade in Canada. And they're 100% aluminum. I was able to find the artist. And she doesn't sell them directly, but other websites sell them for about $100 a pop for these. How cute are they? And when I go thrifting, I love looking to see if there's any inscriptions, because that will tell you a lot. Like, this is 100% aluminum, so she has a process for making this art that's super specific. Yeah. My sisters and my mom and I did a girls trip for the first time ever a couple years ago to New Mexico, and it was a lot of fun, and there was so much artistry and jewelry, and I was pining after copa art. The art is expensive because it's 22 karat and it's all handmade. I simply couldn't afford it when we were in Nuevo Mexico to get one, but I saw this at the thrift store like this, and I was like, I think that's copa. Surely enough, I got this for $12. When I was in Nuevo Mexico, something like this would retail for like $100. So I'm so excited to use this in my. I'm really happy. This is so solid. I got these candles for 50 cents each. These are really nice. Candlesticks are kind of expensive, is something that I'm quickly realizing as I decorate my house. So every time I see them and they're straight, I'm gonna jump on it. So I got these, and I'm thinking about using this during the fall or during Christmas time. Got a bunch of them. Soy salvadoreña, okay? And my mom had these like jugs, hand-carved jugs in our kitchen que decían El Salvador. And now they live at my sister's house. When I go to my sister's house, they're hanging on the wall, and I just thought it was like a really nice detail from our childhood home to her home now. And I was walking around and found this. Paid $4 for this. This is handmade. And this style art really took off in El Salvador because of Fernando York, which was inspired by indigenous pieces. But instead of privatizing his art, he created a school for the people in his town to learn how to draw. So that's why a lot of the tourist things in El Salvador tienen como algo similar como estos techos, which I have in my kitchen. Actually, let me show you. My brother and my sister-in-law got me this painting that sits in my kitchen by Fernando's organization. And tell me estos techos no le dan. And I also have this, and I think this was given to us by my mother-in-law. So I think this is going to live here. And it's just such a cool connection and reminder of something that I had when we were little. I paid $12 for this. I wonder if I can show you better. So this is a real shell, and I don't know if you can tell the depth, but it's layers of paper, and it's signed. So somebody handmade this. It's somebody's art, and there was a purple one with 2 shells that was gorgeous. I just really love this one. This one caught my it reminded me of the seashell necklace that Ursula has to capture the voice. So I had to have it. I found these beautiful handles, silver handles, hardware. And I am thinking about putting this in my bathroom. My sink doesn't have any handles, so it's getting worn down on the wooden piece. So I think this will look really pretty on the bath. This was $6, but I got it half off, so I got it for $3. And then I got this for $2. Just door stoppers. The door slamming kind of drives me nuts. Okay, to show the following, I have to show this. I crochet and do amigurumi, which are little dolls made out of crochet. So this is called a honey pot. I found this in a thrift store in North Carolina, and you just put your hilos, your yarn, and loop it through. And I use this pot for making like baby blankets, which is what I have in here. But for my amigurumi, I have been on the search for something much smaller that I can just like put next to me while I'm watching TV. My sister says I'm a manifester. She says I've been manifesting my life since we were little. And looking at this, maybe, girl, maybe. Because look at this. A tiny honey pot, which is perfect for amigurumi, and it has the same, and it goes together. There's a satisfaction that comes when you thrift sets. I've gotten this before on Amazon, so I paid I think $10 for a cheaper one, but I found this is called like an eyewear holder, and I paid $1 for this. And the chain is so much nicer than what I found on Amazon before. And I absolutely love this in the summer, okay? I think it's so chic. Just have this. When I'm shopping, I just can put them around, look around, don't put them on my head, don't stretch them out. For $1, I'll take it. I got this for $10. This isn't real. It's Ralph Lauren. But chunky jewelry is coming back in, and this won't tarnish as easily. I also got this. I like snakes, and this reminded me just like of snake skin, which I absolutely loved. And I paid $8 for this. I found a marking, but I couldn't find anything online. But what I really love from this is the opening and closing mechanism. It's like a nice magnet. You can tell that like it snaps on and it clicks. There's quality to this, so I bought this. Actually, I had to have him. I don't know. I'm becoming an old lady. He's so cute. I love him. This is just hecho de barro. I paid $4 for it, and I know exactly where it's gonna live in my kitchen. A couple weeks ago, I thrifted these sconces, but they had no shades to them. So I found 2 of them for $1 each, and this feels like it's made out of some sort of hide. It's like stitched on really nicely. And I now have sconces with shades to match. I think this is going to be going in my husband's office at his work. So I got this for the beach. And this is just really easy to wear while you're at the beach. And because it's straw, I sometimes just put like my bathing suit and my towel. This was $3. Also, bought this curtain that's very senora, okay? But that's what I am. What do you need from me? And I think I'm gonna sew it to add some privacy above my kitchens. It has a crest, and I Google imaged it, and it turns out that it's like a Japanese, like a lunchbox. But the real cool thing is that it has these compartments, and it even comes with a knife. Like I mentioned, I live by the beach, and my husband and I have like a little beach setup, and I think this would be a perfect addition to pack charcuterie boards. It seals with magnets, and I'm thinking crackers, cheeses, meats. This is washable, real wood. I also got The Sisters, the saga of the Mitford family. The introduction says something along the lines that people under 50 have no idea who the Mitford family is and how these women shaped European policy and ideologies. So, I'm excited to give this a read. I thought, I have no idea who the Mitford family is, this writer's right, and why not learn about The Sisters? I'll let you know how that is. When I showed this to my friend, she was like, Susanna, and yes, it's a little phallic, but I had to get this. I paid $5 for this. Inside of it is perfume, and honestly, it smells like old rich lady. I'm not gonna lie, I had to have this. I think this would be fun to store matches in, bobby pins. Gonna give you a little tour. No judgment, okay? This is a judgment-free zone. Christmas. I also got a cute Christmas ornament for 25 cents with the engraving of hearts come home for the holidays, which I think is so cute with my birth year. And every time I'm at the thrift store, I'm looking for certain years of my family members. So I found my own this time. I'm not going to show it up close. I got these coasters. They're pretty well constructed. What I really like is that there's an indentation for the sweat to go in so it doesn't pour over the marble. And then the felt bottom. So these were kind of expensive, but the marble is green and really pretty, and I paid $10 for 4. Thank you so much for joining my trinket haul. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you're inspired to go find your own trinkets. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye!
You and me, and making me laugh with you.